I have a genuine question that I want. Why is it that whenever you talk about World of Warcraft, there are people who believe that the game should be for them and only for them? And if anything in the game is even suggested that they don't think is important, then it shouldn't be in the game. No. Fuck that. I don't think it should be in the game. It happens when you talk about housing. As soon as you bring up housing, there's some fucking asshole that goes, no, there shouldn't be housing in World of Warcraft. I don't want housing in World of Warcraft. And it's like, all right, don't get a house then. If you don't want housing, just don't get a fucking house. I don't know why this is such a hard thing. Like, just don't get the house thing. Like, if there's housing in Final Fantasy, I don't have a fucking house in Final Fantasy because I don't care about housing. It's there for people that care. I just don't care, right? I don't want Alifar in the game. But it's not meant for you. Don't do it. If you don't want to do it, don't do it. Why is it that World of Warcraft players consistently insist that everything in the game must be for them? And if there's anything in the game that isn't for them, then that thing shouldn't be in the game in the first place. The whole point of a successful video game, if you want to build a successful video game, right? You have to appeal to as many people as humanly possible. You cannot make a game that only appeals to a slither of a community. That's not how you build successful video games. You want to appeal to everyone. And in video games, in MMOs specifically, you're going to get your PvPers, and you're going to get your raiders, and you're going to get your story people, and you're going to get your housing people, and your RP people, and your profession people. You're going to get all manner of people. The whole point is to try and build stuff for all of those people, so that every single person has something to do in the game. Whether you want to do it or not is irrelevant, because you can go do the things that you actually care about. So the argument Alifar shouldn't exist in the first place, it's like, well, so what about the percentage of the player base that actually kind of enjoy content like that? You know, that like playing solo. And actually, they do Alifar because it's one of the only things that you can do as a solo player in World of Warcraft other than farm old content. What about them? Should they just not get content? Like, should we just remove their content and tell them to go fuck themselves? I don't think that's fair. I agree with you with what you're saying, but I haven't heard a good argument for keeping Alifar. I literally just gave you a good argument for keeping Alifar. I literally just gave it to you. There are people that enjoy it, therefore it stays. And there genuinely doesn't need to be a better argument than that. That's the only argument that ever needs to exist for any piece of content in World of Warcraft ever. Are there people that enjoy that content? If yes, it stays. Simple. The only content that you're allowed to remove from the game is content that no one fucking enjoys. And good luck finding a piece of content like that in a world filled with people. People like different things. Some people like eating ass. Some people don't. Right? That's why we don't ban it, because you'll piss off at least some people, right? We also don't make it mandatory because you'd piss off some people. We give everyone the right to eat whatever the fuck they feel like, because that's the name of the game, right? That's how video games are supposed to be designed. If someone wants to do it, let them do it, let them have fun, and build more of it. I don't want less Alifar, I want more Alifar. There should be more content like Alifar aimed towards players that like that type of content. More solo player content. More hardcore content. Sure. Fuck it. It's just more content. Right? More content is I will always be a fan of more content. The issue that I have currently with how World of Warcraft works is that it feels as if everything in World of Warcraft is hardcore content. If you're a hardcore raider or a hardcore Mythic Plus player, fuck, do you have a lot of content. If you're a solo player, or like myself, a story player that couldn't care less about PvP or raiding, you're screwed. There's like no content for you. And it's just not... I don't see that as a good business model. I don't think that's how it should be. Well, yeah, obviously. Like, I've already started this by saying that LFR needs to change. LFR cannot be what it is now. I would change LFR, like I said, make it a story mode only. So it's for people that want to see that story. And then I won't let it drop raid gear. I'll let it drop open world gear. So gear that you can use in the open world. Gear, maybe some of the pieces could be profession gear and stuff like that, you know. So it's something for the casual player to do. It's really not something that a hardcore player is ever going to waste their time in. Because it's not for them, it's not meant for them. And you are correct there, Tom. Yes, more content means more people, more revenue, and more content. It's a circle, right? That's literally how it works. You have more content, more people play your game, more people pay, there's more money means more content, more people, more money, more content, more people, more money. It's easy. It's that simple. And I want more of that, not less.